Welcome back. Joining us now with details on this year's annual Hope Day is Chuck Hayes from our sponsors at Catholic Charities. Thanks so much for coming in today, Chuck.
Oh, thanks so much for having us.
Of course. Well, let's talk about Hope Day and what it's all about.
Hope Day is the single biggest fundraising day in the Catholic Charities Appeal. The appeal runs from January till June 30th. And on Hope Day, we have a number of sponsors who step up and they match the donations for the 24-hour period, dollar for dollar, up to the first $111,000.
Oh, wow. Okay. So the appeal is happening?
It's currently going on. We launched in January with a goal of $8.5 million.
Wow. Okay. All righty. Let's talk a little bit about how this is traditionally in May. It's been moved up a little bit earlier. Why the shift?
So Hope Day is about 8 years. This is our 8th one, so we're about 8 years old now. Traditionally, it had been in May as kind of a final push towards the goal. We got together with our volunteers and our staff and said, you know, maybe we need to have this in Lent, when for many years the Catholic Charities Appeal was just during Lent. It wasn't a 6-month option. So this allows us to, so many people have held on to their donation until Hope Day.
Right.
Because they want to see that money go further. If we move it up a little bit further in the appeal to about the halfway point, that lets us know where we stand better. So at the end of the appeal, if we need to make some adjustments or another final push, we can do that then.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's talk about what all of this money from Hope Day is going towards.
So Catholic Charities offers more than 50 programs and services throughout all 8 counties of Western New York. We help those most in need. So the money from Hope Day and the appeal goes to support those programs and services. Everything from emergency financial assistance, to food pantries, to thrift stores, to counseling. We play a significant role in providing mental health services across Western New York. Family support and stabilization programs, all things like that. We're not the biggest human services agency, but we're the most comprehensive in Western New York.
That's right. You can pretty much help anyone facing a troubling situation. And if you can't help them, you have a network of other organizations that you filter through, right?
That's right. There's a tremendous support system across Western New York for human services and social service needs. And we work with many other agencies as well. If we can't do it, we'll help you get the help you need.
Let's talk about the impact that Hope Day has been able to have on Catholic Charities and how it's been able to help you support your mission in years past.
So over the last 7 Hope Days, it has been a real Kickstarter for the appeal. It helps bring the focus. As the appeal got longer, it's a little harder to sustain the focus and get that message out. So Hope Day gave us kind of a central one-day focus on it that brought it back up to the mindset of everybody in Western New York. And in those 7 previous Hope Days, we've raised more than $2.5 million on those one-day efforts.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah, so it's very important to the appeal. Our goal today is $350,000. We had a goal of $300,000 last year that we surpassed by. I think we raised just under $435,000 last year.
Wow, that is incredible. How can our viewers support these efforts? What do they have to do?
So it's as simple as going online. It's a beautiful day today. A lot of people outside. Just bring your phone with you. You can donate online, ccwny.org/donate, or you can call us. We can take your donation or even just your pledge by phone at 716-218-1400. And that pledge can be paid off all year long, Chelsea. It doesn't have to all come today. So.
Nice. What does it mean for Catholic Charities to be able to continue the services that you have for all of the counties here in Western New York?
So it's incredibly important. The need continues to grow. Last year we served more than 147,000 individuals and families across Western New York. That's nearly 1 out of every 10 Western New Yorker is touched by the work that Catholic Charities does. You know, it's our ministry, it's our mission. It's why we're here, and in order to do that, we need the resources. I was once told years ago by a great sister who worked in charity that no money, no mission. That's the lifeblood that keeps us going and allows us to bring hope to so many Western New Yorkers.
Well, Chuck, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about Hope Day. Viewers, if you would like to support our sponsors at Catholic Charities for Hope Day, you can learn more by going to their website at ccwny.org/donate. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks, Chelsea.